task of this competition, Access for All, means that students of architecture should learn early in their studies to think about handicapped people. This year the students had to think about the Palais Tokyo in Paris, which is not a very old building, from the 30s. And the task was to transform this building into a kind of center where handicapped people could inform themselves about Paris, where they could find an exhibition showing the different contents of the museums. They could decide where to go, where they could receive advice. This was the task of the whole thing, and the difficulties was that the Palais Tokyo is near the Seine, and opposite is a new museum by Nouvelle on ethnic arts, and it was the task to combine the two museums with a new kind of bridge and to prepare a connection to the bateau mouche, the boats in the Seine, so that this could become a kind of center where the different means of transport are connected. One of the great difficulties of the competition was thinking in very different scales. On the one hand, you had to think in the scale of the city as a whole, and thinking about paths for handicapped people. And on the other hand, we had to think in the scale of bridge constructions. And the third scale was the interior of the Palais Tokyo, which again demanded completely different skills. But the brief of the competition was like that the students were allowed to put their emphasis on one of these scales. We expected them that they think about handicapped people, simultaneously not just about physically handicapped people, and not only thinking of wheelchair people, but also of blind people, but also of mentally handicapped people, what could be done for them that they have an easier way in the city. I think it's more than an exercise. I think this task could be realized. And I think all the cities have to think about how they can transform themselves over the times to be more friendly with handicapped